Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. If you're here, you're probably coming from my Instagram, and if you're not, then welcome. Hello, nice to meet you. First and foremost, I wanted to let you know that all the materials I use in this video are going to be listed in the description below. For my first video, I thought the best way for you to get to know me a little better was to join in the Meet the Artist tag. And for those who don't know what that is, it's basically a hashtag on Instagram where illustrators draw and share a little bit about themselves. So hello, my name is Ruby. I am a self-taught illustrator and creative from Dallas, Texas. I was born on March 24th, 1999, so that makes me an Aries. I'm also a Cancer moon and a Capricorn rising, if that means anything to you. I'm not really an astrology believer, and I'm not well read in the subject, nor do I want to, only because it's a lot of information and my little pea brain just can't take it. But no hate if you believe in that. I still think it's fun, especially when I see like those SpongeBob astrology memes or just like any astrology meme. I think it's fun to share, and it's nice to feel like you know someone when you guys have the same sign. It's like, oh my god, we're the same. But I always felt like I didn't resonate with my star sign. I know that the Aries stereotype is that we're impulsive and spontaneous and confrontational and hot-headed, but I feel like I'm none of that. Maybe when I was younger, but I also have two sisters and I'm the middle child, so it might have just been middle child syndrome because I didn't get the attention that I deserved. And if my sisters are watching this right now, thanks a lot for that. I still love you. Anyway, so at the time of this recording, I'm currently 24 years old, which is kind of insane to me because I still feel like a teenager. Not in a weird way or anything. I think it's like a common problem for a lot of Gen Zers, especially because we basically got 2 years taken from our lives, and yeah, I guess technically I'm 22 and I'm gonna continue saying that for the rest of my life. I'm gonna take 2 years off my age. I'm just kidding, but it's crazy. I feel like time is going by super fast, like way faster than it used to. I don't know, let me know if you feel that way also. It's kind of like I'm stuck in time in a way, and my body isn't, so it's a little weird. I mean, obviously we age, and that's a great thing, and I'm so grateful to have that opportunity because I know there's a lot of people that don't get that, but it's still a little scary. Anyway, I don't know how I went on this tangent, and I don't mean to scare you or make you feel any type of way, so let's just go back to what you're watching on the screen. As you can see, I drew my little character. I love her so much. She's wearing one of my favorite Big Bud Press jumpsuits and one of my favorite Lazy Oaf sandals. Besides Big Bud Press and Lazy Oaf, I really love tulips and hydrangeas, I don't really know how to pronounce that. I also love garlic. I will put garlic in every dish if I could. I feel like if it doesn't have garlic in it, it's missing something. I'm also a pickle girl. I actually tried pickle pizza at the Texas State Fair last year, and everyone told me it was gonna be gross. And guess what? It was the best pizza I've ever had, and the best pizza they've ever had. I loved it so much. I tried making it on my own, but it just wasn't the same, so I definitely have to go back this year to get some more. I also love trinkets. If there are cute blind boxes around, I will drop $10 or $14 to make my space look even cuter. For example, if you know what Sunny Angels are, we're automatically best friends because they're so cute. I've had many people see my Sunny Angel collection and think they're really creepy, and it's funny because I don't see it, but if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. I also love cats. I don't have any, and I'm actually allergic to them, but I feel like in the future I will just suffer because they're just too cute not to have. And my favorite season is spring, not to be biased because my birthday's in the spring, but I just think it's so nice to finally get out of the winter and that seasonal depression from not seeing the sun. The days are longer and the flowers are blooming and all the cute bugs and animals are coming out. And my second favorite season is autumn or fall because the colors are changing and the weather feels nicer and Halloween is right there. Also, the 30-day drawing challenges emerge and so many artists come out of the caves, so that's always nice. So for the things that I don't like being overstimulated. I get anxious pretty easily, and if there's just too much going on at once, it's really frustrating trying to self-regulate, and I just don't like it. And I do not like the hot weather. Like I said, I'm from Texas, so it gets pretty hot pretty fast here, especially in the summer, and it's just not enjoyable at all. And I avoid going outside at all costs during the summer if I could. And small talk. I do not like small talk. I feel like when people first get to know me, I'm very introverted, so I love when people talk to me like they've known me forever because it makes me feel so much more comfortable with them. And like you saw earlier, I went on this whole tangent with you guys, and I feel like it just comes out naturally if someone can match that energy. I also don't like roaches. I feel like a lot of people don't like roaches, but I mean, there's people that do. I just think they're so gross. Like when I see one, I physically cringe and I just want to scream. And they're the one bug I can't kill because I don't want to feel the crunch underneath my shoe, and just thinking about it, ugh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I also don't like crowded places. I just feel like I can't enjoy anything when there's too many people around, and it just makes me want to go back home. And this may be controversial, but I do not like mushrooms. The texture is gross and it tastes like mildew. It's like chewing on a dirty rag. But I did have mushroom ravioli and the mushrooms were minced and I couldn't really taste them, so that was good. But yeah, onto my inventory. I just wanted to draw a few things I would carry with me in my backpack if I was like an Animal Crossing character with limited space, or just a few things that would describe me in a way if you saw me day to day. So I have my favorite stuffed cat. I've taken it everywhere with me when I've traveled to the dentist, and I sleep with it every night. I got it in Little Tokyo in LA, and I'm going back soon, so if they have another one, I might come back with it, so I'll have two on the plane ride home. I will also carry my noise canceling headphones because they're just so nice to have. And when I do feel overstimulated or overwhelmed, they just help a lot. So if you get anxious from a lot of places, you should look into getting some noise canceling headphones because they've helped me so much. And this might be controversial, but I love hot chips, especially hot fries. And if you live in the States or if you've heard of hot Cheetos, I know those are everyone's favorites, but I just love hot fries more. And maybe it's not that controversial, but I feel like I don't want the hot Cheeto lovers to come after me. I don't know, I just think hot fries, like the crunch is different, and I feel like I can eat so many without feeling sick, if that makes sense. I don't know, I feel like when I eat hot Cheetos, it makes me feel a little gross. Um, I also have my huge water bottle covered in stickers in here, but I recently made it into a vase for my Lego flowers, so I have to get another one. But it really did help me keep track of drinking my daily water without having to refill it so many times throughout the day. So yeah, I definitely have to get another one. I will also carry a Sunny Angel and a Jellycat with me. If you don't know what a Jellycat is, they're basically a plushie company with lots of silly little plushies, and they're so cute and so soft. And of course, I'm an artist, so I have to carry some art supplies. I've seen a lot of people draw their iPad for Procreate, but I feel like recently I've been loving traditional media. I just like the feel of traditional media and getting to try new art supplies, and usually building texture and stuff is so much easier when you're doing it traditionally. But I do go back and forth because I also love that you can experiment digitally without having to waste any supply or without having to erase the paper over and over. And I definitely use Procreate when it comes to brainstorming, so I don't have to worry about using up any of my supplies. And the cleanup is so much easier. There's no cleanup when it comes to using your iPad to make art. And it's just so nice to like be able to use that when you want to sketch, but you don't feel like taking anything out. And for my favorite colors, as you can see, I work with a whole bunch of colors, but blue has always been my favorite color ever since I was a kid, and green, specifically the green that you see on the screen. And you can never go wrong with pink. It's such a nice soft color that goes well with everything. So yeah, those are my favorite colors. For this portion of the video, I'm just showing you a time lapse of my first self-portrait of the year, which is crazy, and it goes back to me saying how fast time is going because at the time of this recording, it's May, and ideally I would have liked to do a self-portrait closer to the beginning of the year and not the middle of it, but that's fine. I also asked my Instagram followers if they had any questions for me, so I'll be doing a mini Q&A and answer some of those questions. So, question 1. Who or what inspires you to make art? I don't really know the answer to this question. I haven't really thought about it. I just know that making art makes me feel productive and happy. Like I wouldn't know what else to do with my time or how to fill my days without it. I just think I'd be super bored, and nothing really interests me more than creating. So yeah, maybe it's just keeping my mind occupied. Question 2. Do you have a specific way of taking pictures of your art? I kind of do. I just use my phone to take the pictures, and I like to incorporate colorful backgrounds and art supplies and little trinkets just to bring it all together and make it feel like me. Question 3. Dogs or cats? I'm definitely a cat person. I used to be a dog person when I was growing up because I thought cats were too aggressive and I thought they were mean, and I was always so scared of getting scratched by one. But I understand that it's just a stereotype, and I just feel like I can't keep up with the dog's energy. I feel like they're way too hyperactive for me, and I feel like I would just be drained all day, every day. Except for Benji from Yoga with Adrian, I feel like he's the perfect dog. He's just so calm in every video that I see him in. If you know who that is, you understand what I mean. But yeah, I'm definitely a cat person now. They're just so cute, and I tend to stare at cat pictures more than puppies. But all in all, they're both really cute and they're both great. Question 4. How long have you been making art? Literally all my life. I know that's such a stereotypical artist answer, but I feel like it's something I've always done. And it's just something I've always found fun growing up. Like I'd rather color in a coloring book than read an actual book. And I was always doodling in my journal during lectures in class, and yeah, it's just something that's always been fun to me and it's kept me entertained. So I also try to incorporate all of all of those feelings into the work I do now, just because I want to have fun first, and it's just the easiest way for me to pass my time. Question 5. How to gain followers as an artist on Instagram? I actually don't know if there's like a definitive answer. I know it took me a couple of years to get where I am now, and I feel like a lot of the time it has to do with luck, because I see so many skilled artists who deserve so many eyes on their art, but the algorithm picks and chooses who to share for the most part, in my opinion. Also, Instagram is favoring reels right now, so I feel like if you really want a lot of people to see your work, you have to make reels. Which kind of sucks because I know there's a lot of people who are shy and it just takes longer to finish a piece, but personally I think it's fun. And actually the reason why I felt confident enough to start this YouTube journey was because I was practicing with reels. So yeah, I think that's the best way for people to see your art, and obviously just practicing and being consistent and stuff and making sure your page and art feel like you. And I think naturally people will gravitate towards that. So the audio for this clip got deleted, but I think I was just showing you here the final product, and I wanted to know if you thought I did a good job. Does she look like me? Are we twins? Let me know. And thank you so much for watching this video. It was really fun, and I plan to make more videos in the future. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to see from me, and let me know your thoughts on this video, or if we shared some common interest. I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!